And welcome again. So this is Ben Gavana. I'll be running you through how to set up ticketing or what we call the chat desk on Bonga today. So I'll quickly just log in so that I can show that. So the beauty about Bonga chat desk is it allows you to integrate with multiple ticket sources. So ticket sources in this case is the multiple communication channels that your customers will be using to reach in. So for companies that prefer customers to reach in through things like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, also really, really key, at least for now, for most companies as well as mobile chat and also app integrations as well for live chat from your mobile app and also live chat from your website with web chat integration. So any of those ticket sources, anyone raising a ticket will appear here as a potential ticket with a subject, and it also show you the source as well with an icon. So you can easily be able to pick out if it's from Facebook or this one here from WhatsApp, this one here also Facebook, from the web or from other sources like emails as well over here as well. And you can be able to quickly respond to the client, but all in a single interface. So your agent productivity is always in play. But before we get into all that, I want to show you really, really key on how to do the settings that will be needed to help your team achieve the best that they can. So just click on settings, and then under settings, you click on chat desk. So the first thing that we always advise companies to start with the setup, usually on groups, because groups actually determine how a ticket assignment will be done. So the importance of setting this bit up is mostly to also be able to understand, for example, you want a team that mostly handles email tickets, or a team that, let's say, for example, a finance group. So you have an in-house finance group. So just come here quickly and add finance as part of the group. Give it a short description if you need to. Say, for example, finance tickets, and select the agents that you want to handle any issues regarding finance. So for this one over here, it doesn't show, but I'll just quickly type in Agnes, add Agnes over there as part of finance, so that if any issue comes in and has been flagged as finance, as it will also be able to populate and assign it to Agnes as well. So I'd add finance as a group over there quickly. Then when I come to services, I should be able to add the services that the company offers as well. So services could be, if you're in the financial space, of course, some of the services can be things like lending. If you are in insurance space, your services could be things like the different premiums that you offer as well as all packages that you have. Then categories would mostly cover frequent issues or issue categories that you receive. But most of the time, we advise clients to always look at issue categories based on the service. For example, if you have a service like lending, an issue category example would be something like a delayed disbursement, or something like, if it's lending, this would be like someone reaching in to ask for an extension over a payment. So of course, delayed disbursement, you can add specific keywords that are really, really key for someone reaching in for delayed disbursement. Might be something like money as a keyword, right? So that if any ticket comes in, has been labeled as money, or has a word like delay, has a word like too long, things like disburse. So what the software will do, it will immediately pick out some of these keywords from that particular communication and be able to ascertain that that is an issue with delayed disbursement, and automatically help you categorize ticket issues regardless of the source as well. So once this is added, those of course would populate over here as part of what you've just added as an issue. It's right here as well. So you can be able to customize. We give you options to edit if you need to come and edit, add more keywords as well to make it more rich for you. Then I'll go into business rules. So let me show you where this is used first before I go into business rules. So when you come to integrations, when you're adding an integration, after you added an integration, of course, so you have documentations for different integrations that you need to add. If you need to add Google Business Messaging, so that you're able to support clients that reach in through Google Business Messaging or Instagram as well, Facebook, email, and Twitter. So we took down Twitter for a while, but it will be coming up real soon again. So you should be able to add all these. And some of these integrations are very direct. It's a click and it's a very easy process to go through. I will show this in a different video on how to handle those integrations. For now, I'll show you how to add those. So for example, on this particular integration for Instagram Messenger, you come select, say, for example, you want finance to handle as a group to handle Instagram. Or if you have a group that is specifically handle social media and you've created that, so you can come and specify that who within the group who within the organization or a team that should handle social media as well as part of, or should handle Instagram as well. So you can be able to even specify every single integration. So for companies that have multiple WhatsApp account, you can also add multiple WhatsApp accounts. Some companies would want to integrate with multiple emails. For example, you have sales at company.com, or you have info at company.com, and info is handled by customer support, but sales is handled by the sales team. You can be able to add all and then be able to ascertain that info art should be handled by group sales, and sales art should be handled by group sales as well. So there's that particular differentiation as well when assignment is being done. So when you're creating business rules, so we give you options to create. So one of the most important things to help push for customer satisfaction is the business rules that you set on how tickets will be handled. So first thing first is when tickets come in, do you want them to be manually assigned or do you want them to be automatically assigned? So Bonga uses round robin routing to do automatic ticket assignment. So what that means is if a ticket comes in, it's able to assign someone based on activity. So someone that has a lot of tickets will of course be given low priority over someone that has less number of tickets as well. Should also consider how long someone has been active as well on the platform, and if also of course you are in shift, so that it doesn't assign someone that is not online. So that's the first bit. The second bit that we have is an option to get notified on email. So we Bonga sends automatic notifications, of course, here on the notification bar. And for those that have a mobile app as well, you also get a mobile app on your mobile as well. But in some instances, some companies also would want to prompt or get an email prompt on their side if a ticket has come in. So you can also be able to allow that over here as well. You can set up your out of office response over here. So this comes in handy mostly for so guys that work on an 8 to 5. So once you have specified your business hours down below, say for example Monday you work between 8. So let's say Monday you work between 8. So for this company, I think I'll just have it as 8 a.m. between 8 a.m. and let's pull it up to 6 p.m. So that if anyone reaches out outside this particular time frame that you've specified, they're able to get a notification or an out of office response message to let them know that services will be slow. So this also helps. Setting this bit up also helps when you are. It also helps for you to know how to specify your SLS as well. So SLS, in most cases, Bonga does not start counting SLS outside office hours. So that if a ticket comes in after office hours, the SLS would only apply after within the specified business hours as well. So this just ensures that you actually have a true picture on how long it's actually taking to resolve issues, Of course, for tickets that come outside office hours, we also give you context on how many those are, in case you need to introduce that as a shift as well, so that you can be able to also manage your resources as you go. So that is done. Let's say Sunday, also the same thing as well. So with that saved, any message coming in or any ticket coming in out of office hours, they'll get an out of office response that you've specified over here as well. Then also for the web chat, we give you an option to configure the web chat. So our web chat looks something like this. I'll show on a client profile that has that set up uh, as well after this session. But we also give, of course, web chat plugins that you're able to configure on your side and be able to also specify things like brand colors, the messaging that you want, or the greeting message, and all that information. So one of the really cool features that we added that we've seen work really, really well for most of the clients that use us is ticket tracking. So how ticket tracking works is in most cases, when you call in, if your issue is not able, or if an agent is not able to offer you fast contact resolution, in most cases they would issue a ticket tracking number, so that when you call in or reach in through any other channel next time, you're able to to share the ticket tracking number, and they can be able to follow up from where you had left in the issue. However, that's a little bit archaic, but Bonga gives you an extra new option. So the new option is to automatically share a ticket tracking link with a client. So in a case of no fast contact resolution, that client can be able to constantly keep on just check in real time where their issue is on their side without necessarily having to reach you multiple times, which gives you room to solve their issue. It also gives you room to to get more communicate with more customers, so you don't have a lot of repeat customers coming in with the same issues, just to follow up, as they have a link to track that in real time. To help also bolster sales activities, part of the business rules is also an option for you to auto create leads. So once you enable this auto creation of leads from a specific, what this means is anytime there is a ticket coming in from, let's say, if this is enabled for WhatsApp, for example, if a ticket comes in from WhatsApp, it's automatically created as a new lead and also automatically assigned to someone to also pursue that as well. So the same person that has been assigned a ticket will also be assigned that as a lead on the CRM, of course, and prompted to also try and close in the lead. So an option for you to close leads faster and always ensure that you're growing as a company. So setting up SLS on Bonga is also really, really direct. For example, your scam, say for example, this is SLA2, category. So SLS for Bonga usually specifies based on a ticket category. For, let's say, for example, in a case of a ticket comes in and it's flagged as delayed disbursement, right? Or a ticket comes in and it's flagged as how to add social media, asking that as as an issue category. You could specify that in a case where it's critical, have it handled within 2 hours, 2 hours 0 minutes. In a case where it's been captured as high, in most cases, companies would have SLS applied on an incremental mode, or an incremental time frame based on critical, high, medium, and low. So if you have 2 hours, then of course you're saying fast response. If the fast response time is in 2 hours, then of course if it's been flagged as high, probably okay. This is a bit long, so let's just remove this. Have at least resolution time as 2 hours, probably 0 minutes. With fast response time, have it as short as something like 20 minutes. If flagged as critical, fast response time as well, still looks a little bit long, so let's just remove this as well. Let's have this incremental. So 10, 20, 0, 0, 40, Oh, sorry, that's hours. So 10 minutes, 0, 0, so 0, 0, 20 minutes, so solved within 20 minutes, solved within 0, 0, 40 minutes, and first response time in 1 hour, 0, 0, right? Handling time. So if we want this to take 2 hours, of course, we'd say handling time here is 0, 0. The first response time is in 10 minutes, then this would give this at least 50 minutes. Sorry. So we want this solved in 2 hours. 2 hours works. So resolution time, let's say 50 minutes. Critical, high. So if it's flagged as high, say for example 1 hour, this was 3 hours, or 3 hours 20 minutes. 3 hours 20 minutes. Handling time for medium, let's just increase this as well to 2 hours. With this as 2 hours 40 minutes. Let's increase this to 3 hours, and this as within 4 hours. So this particular bit is in a case where this has been done, or these parameters are met, and the ticket has been flagged as that has an SLA breach for either fast response time, handling time, or resolution time. So what that means is a ticket has come in and hasn't been solved within the first 2 hours. So you can choose to have it automatically escalated to someone. Say, for example, you want them to be automatically escalated to, let's use me as an example, say Ben. You want them to be automatically assigned to Ben. Let's say, for example, Ben and Joseph, right? So that if a ticket breaches an SLA, either for resolution, handling, or fast response time, it's automatically escalated to this particular individual that you've added over here. So automatic escalations come really, really in handy to also help reduce how long, reduce manual escalation processes, or just to also notify the client that someone is actually on it as well. So you want to have that in play as well, such as also setting up holidays, because also if on holiday services would be slow as well. So just set up the holiday, whatever holiday you have, if it's Independence Day or whatever holiday, and then your users will be notified that services will be slow when they're trying to reach in during holiday hours as well. So that's mostly how this particular setup would work for this. What's the most important bit? Of course, you have other sections for tags. So most people would add tags as departments just to be able to know or differentiate data as it comes as well, or based on tickets as well. And on funnel, you'll notice some of the things are already predetermined, like priorities, they're already predefined. Status as well. So ticket statuses are already predefined for you. Sources, of course, this is based on the integrations that you added. For what the WhatsApp section is just there's a guideline on how to add WhatsApp. We'll cover this in a different time as well. And WhatsApp message templates where you're able to create WhatsApp templates and also ask for approval. So we push these approvals to Meta for you so that we can also so that you can use them as part of WhatsApp broadcast for the future as well. So that mostly covers that particular section. So we'll jump straight into ticketing and actually shows how that works. So that's it, guys, on settings. Watch out for the next video as I run you through now how it works and some other configurations, and also do a couple of tests on some tickets as well. Check out the next video, guys.